Hello, hello, hello. Let me turn this down a bit. That's probably pretty good. Alright, let's see. Alright, let me move this and get the link so I can put it in the Discord. Let me actually lower this as well a little bit. Let me get this. 1 second, guys. 1 second, 1 second. Live. Let me grab this link, share, copy link, and then put it in Discord. So now, all right, let me do one more thing. Got it. And then actually, let me also grab this. Sorry if anyone's typing in the chat. Can't see it for 1 second, but I'm about to make it so I can see it, and I want to also display it on the screen. So just give me 5 seconds. Let me go live, and then grab this, and let me grab the Hi Ali. 1 sec, let me change this just so that I can grab this link and make it so you guys can see the chat actually on the screen. There we go, but that is entirely too small. Let me see. Yeah, that's entirely too small. Make that a little bit better. All right, what's up, Ali? How you doing, man? Let me move that over here just in case. All right, so you can see in the top left today we have a sort of to-do list that we're actually going to do today with the music and everything. All right, so yeah, like I was saying, we're gonna actually do a couple different things today. So we're gonna have a little to-do list of all the things we're actually gonna do. Let me also set this up on my phone so I can see the chat there really quickly, and then we're gonna actually get started. Let me switch, go there. You finally live again. Love from Pakistan. Good to see you, man. Good to see you back. What time is it over there? What time is it in Pakistan? All right, there we go. All right, let's see. So first on the agenda, still haven't made this sky map. We actually have to make this sky map look a lot better. So that's the agenda for as of right now. So let's actually set that up. All right, so what we're gonna want to do, I think I have in another project the sky map that I actually wanted to use, so I'm gonna look for it right now and make sure that I actually do. Let's see. Oh wow, it's really early. 7:05 a.m. Yeah, over here it's 10:05 p.m. man. Appreciate you being here though. All right, let's see. So I need to get the sky map that I wanted to use. Here it is. Let's see, if I open up this project, I'm gonna need to open it up and compile shaders and everything like that because of how long it's been. Let's see. Move it like that. There we go. All right, I think I'll probably, can I compile shaders in the background, or is it gonna be too laggy? It might be too laggy. All I want to do though is I want to go into the show and folder and to content and to, where did I save? Maybe an atmosphere? Yes, Skybox, new Skybox. I have it right here. I have the space material that I used there, and honestly I think that one was pretty good. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna see if maybe I have that in my actual downloads folder, because that's one of the things I really need about this game. As of right now, it's just a blank sky. So let's see, do I have that Skybox material that I was using that time? Let's see. Skybox, this is from This is all from recently, but no, we need one from a while ago. I really love your work. Your work is the best than others. Some famous YouTubers are more loved. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that, man. I try my best. I try my best to make sure my tutorials and stuff like that are like top notch. I hope you guys really like them. Okay, so what I'm gonna do then, I'm just gonna try to see if I can compile those shaders. I wonder how much it actually is. Let's see. If you go 5.3 and open that up, what I'll do for a second is I will save all. I've been working on level streaming recently for this game, to make it so like I can easily just make more things show up, like if I need to show this or get rid of this for the game, because that'll save us a lot of optimization for the game. And this is actually the beginning of the living quarters for the game, so that's also really good for us. For now I'm gonna close this. Yeah, you can see it's starting already, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, thank you, Ali. Thank you for your support, man. Really appreciate that. I haven't seen you very active in the Discord server. I don't know if you joined or anything like that, but a lot of us over there are chatting about like game development and stuff like that. Let's see, let's make sure that I have that. Yep, I have everything set up. Cool. So yeah, this is like kind of what the rooms are gonna look like. I feel like they might be too small, but I don't really know 100% yet. They feel a little too small, but most of these rooms aren't even gonna be like, you're not even really gonna be able to go into them and stuff like that, so I'm not too worried about it. Also, I need to start setting up what I think this is gonna look like over here. I think I want to do, so let's go to the actual, I think it's here, static meshes. Actually, let me just find it right here. Browse to assets. Okay, so it's all right here. Let's filter it by static meshes, and let's see how it's working. So if I need, oh yeah, I knew this was gonna happen. It's lagging because I'm actually compiling shaders in the other thing. Let's see. Oh my god, 5,000 shaders. Jesus. All right, let's close things we're not actually using. Let's see if anyone in Discord. Okay, cool. Ali, if you're still here, did you see that noted from Discord, or did you see it like from YouTube? Because if you've seen that from YouTube, that's what's going on. Al Studios, how are you, man? If you've seen that noted from YouTube, that's pretty good actually. How you doing, Al Studios? Let's get this set up. So okay, so yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look and see which one of these I can use as the ending of this hallway. I need something to end this hallway. Also at the same time, this is killing my performance on this game because of the fact that you know what I'll do? I'll do this as well. Let me just get rid of the North Hall. I'm doing pretty good, man. Just working on right now, I'm working on the living quarters to my my sci-fi horror game. So as of right now, it's like this is where I envision the beginning of the game happening, so I have to really make sure this looks good. And sadly, add a rock to the end of the hallway. Yeah, something like that might be good. I do need some type of wall though to make this like, I need like a realistic wall. Multiple rocks. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm actually, maybe something like this would be good. But like obviously bigger. Like some type of glass ending might actually look really cool. But that one's not a good example though. Let's see, is there any, what meshes do I have? What does this one look like? That one's an end piece. No, I can't use an end piece. I need something that'll, I definitely want something with like a window, or maybe it can just be blank. Let's see. If I just did something like this, moved it down, moved it over, and then resized it, it does look a little boring. Let's move it over, move it over here. I mean, I could do something like this and then just add like a light like you were saying, make it flickering. Yeah, the game is in space. Yeah, it's gonna be an entire space atmosphere. I think, yeah, if it was a facility in Mars, that would be super sick. Yeah, with like some rocks and stuff, that would be super sick. Let's see, maybe if I size this down 0.8, 0.8, not 8, and then 0.8 here as well to make it so it matches the same dimensions. I had to make this smaller, man, because I feel like it was too big. When I had it 1x1, I felt like it was way too wide for like a horror atmosphere. But I feel like this, it's more like accurate for like how a horror game should be. I feel like it should be like more tight, more condensed. Let's see, that looks pretty good. If anything though, I do need like one of those hanging lights, I feel like, but at the same time I kind of want a window here. Maybe not. Let's see, do I have anything that would fit there? I'm also debating if I want to use like a locker system. Like I have some lockers and I feel like I can just go into Blender and make it so like they actually open and stuff, but if I had like a locker hiding system, I wonder how that would look if I had like some like locker hiding mechanic. I forget what game actually uses that. Maybe you know, Owl Studios. There's a lot of horror games that use like the hiding mechanics, but I'm debating on doing that in this game. Let's see, I could do maybe just I'll go into my other, let me go into my other packs as well, see if there's anything over here. That's what it is. Outlast, yeah, you can hide the neat stuff. I remember that. I'm thinking of like being able to hide, but at the same time I know it's really like controversial. Like I feel like some gamers really hate hiding in games. I feel like it makes it more scary. I don't know. Let me see. Doorway, door frame. What is that at? I said 3,700. Okay, it's almost done. Oh yeah, I got you. Let me actually make a new Discord link for you right now. Invite people. Let me make it so it does not expire, because that happens. I don't know why that happens so often. Okay, new link, copy, and let me put it in the chat. There's a new link. Hopefully you can join that. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know. I'm debating on actually giving players like guns, because I feel like if there's guns, it takes away the scariness of a game. Like I actually watched a video on that on the other day. They were talking about how like when a player has like more control, the horror element of it kind of gets taken away. So I don't know. I'm debating on actually giving them the capability of like having guns and stuff. Let's see, this is an inside wall that's also, let's see, that's just a straight glass pane, which might work, but at the same time I don't know if I want it like that. This is what, indoor mirror or indoor window? Let's see. Yeah, this is just a straight window piece. Do I want it like that though? Amnesia the Bunker gave player a revolver, but it doesn't kill the enemy, it just stuns them. That actually might be pretty good. That actually might be something pretty good. If there's something that doesn't like, yeah, because I feel like if it's too OP, I feel like it'll make the character not as scared. And that's kind of, you know what I mean? That's not what I'm going for. What is this? I'm able to use stuff like this to give it more like depth. Let's see how this looks. Make them, I guess, less long. Let's do like 0.8, maybe even 0.9, 0.95. I just can't have them super long. Actually no, it would definitely be less than this, maybe 0.85, because I want them to be, I want the black part to hit the wall. Let's see, is that hitting the wall? No, but is this even connected to the wall? Oh no, so this wall actually need to be a little bit bigger. Let's make this 0.85, just so we can make sure there's no gaps. Yeah, there is a gap there too. I think I actually need to push this wall forward like 10, or is that too much? It might be too much. Let's see. I feel like from this side it looks okay. Yeah, I feel like that actually might be better. I was debating on having like a cubby thing here with like there's a little section where they can like look out and like sit and look out as well. I'm not 100% sure. How does this planet look? Let's see how this planet actually looks. The mesh will load. I wanted to have planets in the distance, but at the same time, if it like takes a lot of render, like if it takes a while to render and it makes it so the performance is worse, I mean, I don't know if it's really worth it at that point. Oh my god, is that it right there? Wow, that is really small. Okay, hold on. Let me make it farther. Can you even notice it? I mean, barely. Maybe I mean make it. I mean, we are in like a space environment. I think maybe when I have my skybox that I'm waiting for right now, it might look a little bit better. But let me see if I make it a little bit bigger, like just a little bit. That even looks a little bit better than it was, but maybe even a little bit bigger still. Like if I make it, I feel like that looks more ominous, like more ominous. Yeah, I figure. What if I move it like over here? Because it doesn't look far enough. I don't know. I'm gonna need to tell in lit mode. I feel like that's the way I'm gonna really be able to get a good justification if it's far enough. In the meantime, how far are my shaders? 2800 left. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so let's see what I want to do here. I kind of like these. I kind of like that, but at the same time, if you can't see it at the end of this hallway, like I'm gonna need to add these. And I feel like as of right now, the light that's missing from it is like enough for me not to need direct lights, but at the same time, I might need direct lights. But my plan is for the beginning of the game for the electricity to be out, so it kind of works out this way without rec lights for now at least. Let's see. I think I'm gonna do it like that, that's centered. And I think I'm gonna change this roofing piece, this roof piece to be different. I think that's good like that. And then I think I'm gonna change this piece to be something else. Let me go and look at the browse to asset. What's up, Victory? How you doing, man? Let me look at the ceiling pieces that I have. I want to use a different ceiling, preferably with a, let's see, preferably with a window in it. Where's this color, or the static meshes? Let me uncheck it and then recheck it. There we go. Let's see, which ones have this static, which ones have the windows in them? Because if it has a window, I feel like that'll be better. Oh wait, I'm so sorry guys, I didn't even see that it was going all the way up like that. Let me make it so it only goes like that much, I guess. Yeah, that's a little bit better. That was going all the way up on top of the screen. Oh my god. Can you guys hear the music okay, by the way? So far, this is like the second time I've went live. So I've released a video on my channel, Victory, where I've talked about like what I've actually done with the series. But basically I have, I'll show you really quickly. I have a somewhat space station, and right now it's lagging on my PC because I'm rendering this other project that I made before. I'm doing that because I need to get the sky map from that one. But as of right now, basically all there is I'm making the beginning part to this game, which is the living quarters of the map. So this is where the game is going to start. So as of right now, I'm just trying to make the living quarters look good. The game is like more horror and realistic style, so I need to make a lot of the game have high detail and stuff like that, you know what I mean? Does that have a window? I kind of like that, actually. That might look good. Let me change this one to actually use that. Let's see how it looks. Thanks, man, I really appreciate that. I feel like that looks not too bad. Let's see if I have lit here. I feel like that looks good, and you can see the light comes in from there. I'm not sure how much I love that. I can always just change the lighting direction, but so yeah, this is like the living quarters that I'm going for. I'm going for like, I guess like a smaller space station, but like in terms of like the living quarters, I guess, but it's all good. Al Studios, it's all good. Any story so far? So the story that I have so far is kind of like that there's so it's a single player horror game, so like there's one person left, and basically you're the main character, you're the last person alive, like, I guess is what I have so far. And as the last person alive, your job is to basically find like new civilization in this space station, but and like find like new worlds, I guess, and stuff like that. But as of right now, you can't really you don't find anything, and so like you keep going until like there's a certain point in the game where you actually get like infiltrated. Like upon the space station becomes like there's like some monsters or creatures, I guess is a better word, that kind of like aboard the space station. And the main component that I have in my mind right now is like this internal AI that's in the space station that you can talk to. So like I guess this game is more sci-fi-ish, but like also realism. So there's like an AI that you talk to throughout the game, and it kind of like betrays you, is my idea. Like as you play, like the AI actually betrays you, and allows the creatures to come aboard, is my type of thinking. I thought it was pretty unique. I haven't seen any game like that, and I don't even see that many like realistic horror sci-fi games, and I feel like that would be a good genre to really go upon. Yeah, I feel like this light coming in is pretty nice. The only thing is, I wonder if because I want to be able to, like, right now it's kind of dark, right? But I want to be able to use the, let's see if it actually, yeah, let me, oh, it's a little laggy because I'm compiling shaders. But you can see I want to be able to use this flashlight mechanic. I think it looks super sick, especially in an environment like this. Because the very first objective of the character is to have to find, they have to turn back on the power, because as soon as they awake in the world, they hear like some siren and like red lights and everything like that comes upon them, and basically it's going to be like, there's a problem with the power. It's going into generator mode, and so like these lights are the lights from the generator, and their task is to make it to the basically power station to return on the power. So they use this flashlight to navigate the space station in the beginning of the game in order to find the power, basically. So yeah, I didn't want it to be too bright. My idea is like to make it like already an ominous type of environment when you talk to it, and have some yeah, for sure. That's my idea. That's my idea, 100%. Victory. That's like I already have some like dialogue and stuff like that I already like am envisioning. And I think what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna release it, well, in the future obviously I'm gonna release it on Steam, but I think I'm gonna release a demo to the game on itch.io, so people can play it and stuff like that and give me like feedback and stuff. Maybe have a shutter close on top of the window, like it's blocking out the light, and have it animated like a shutter. What do you mean by shutter? Like blinds almost? Or like let me see. Or do you mean, let me find it actually. I have something that I think you're like thinking of. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put the demo out on itch first, and then like get the general public's like feedback and stuff like that. Because my plan is to ultimately release it on Steam. And then hopefully we can, like, I don't know, I hope I can maybe get lucky and get like one big creator to play it, like Queso or something, or I don't know. Dream would be like Jacksepticeye or Markiplier or something, like, can you imagine? But I feel like Queso plays like all the crazy, he plays so many games that I feel like the chances of him playing a game if he's seen like this type of graphics on Steam are actually decently high. But I don't know, that could be like false hope. Let me see. I actually do need to put on a lot of decals though, like for these walls and stuff like that. I actually kind of want to actually I might be able to do one of the things I wanted to do for this actual live stream. So you can see in the top left I have some like things that I want to accomplish. So one of them is the Skybox, and that's what I'm doing right now with opening up this project, my old project. But another one of them is making each of these doors have like a billboard. So I'm going to show you what I'm talking about when I talk about billboard. Let's see. So I think it's in the space station hallway. Yeah. So right here, when I open up this blueprint, I have it so when you come close to the blueprint, it pops up this kind of Resident Evil type of UI. So I'm going to show you. Once you come close to it, this UI appears. So let me make it visible. Yeah, this appears. And so like it's basically like it tells you to interact with it and stuff like that. And I'm going to make it so like I'm going to go back into Photoshop because this is originally an image on Photoshop. And I'm just gonna make it so like it says like either locked or open. Like interact is the basic one, but I'm gonna have like a bunch of different ones and then just edit them while in runtime so that it looks better. I feel like that's a good way to make it so the player doesn't get confused. I made a game once and it barely got any views on itch. Is it hard to advertise on itch? Like is there like a way to advertise? I never released a game on itch before, like a demo or anything like that on itch. Let me minimize that again. All right, so that's the goal right now. So let me actually go into this blueprint while the other thing is doing that. And I guess I'm gonna add the, so let's do this now. Let me put it back to where it was. So it's more like this, compile and save. And then these, great, they still are intact, which is good. How you doing, Los Blancos? Oh great, my other project just loaded actually. Dismiss. So this is actually my old space station project. And I kind of abandoned this project because I put so much into this project. And then what ended up happening was it just took so long and I was barely getting any progress with it. And this is when I like first started programming and like level design and everything like that. It was like probably a couple years ago. I do plan on using this creature though. Let's see if it actually renders. It's like this cyborg creature. Either this one or I have another one that I plan on using. The blinds would have to close because the sun is very hot and would cause problems. Yeah. Well, at the same time, like if you're in a space station like that, I would assume it wouldn't always be so stagnant on that one area because obviously the sun rotates and stuff like that. So yeah. I don't know. I think I'm gonna have. You might be right. I might have some functionality where like I put like a moving thing that goes like boo and goes all the way across. Like if you press like a button of some sort, and maybe that's how you go over here or something. I'm not sure. I'm definitely gonna go more into that though. There's so many things you could do with like a sci-fi atmosphere though that I kind of like love. You could do so much. But really quickly, let me go to my environment. Or where was it? It was an atmosphere, Skybox. And then here we go. Here's the Skybox. Let me actually, I think I'm just gonna migrate all this. Yeah, I'm just gonna migrate all this. Asset actions, migrate. And let me just bring that into this project. Let's bring it into EV. Yeah, let's just select. And then I'm just gonna close this because this is just gonna be super laggy. Yeah, there's honestly so much you can do. Even in like, I have this one section of the game right here. I obviously everything else is level streamed and it's not showing right now. But right here, I'm deciding if I want to do like an elevator system or something. So like you can see right here, there's like a thing to go down and this is going to be another floor down here. But I'm thinking if I want to do an elevator or if I want to do a ladder of sorts. I'm not 100% sure yet. But I want to do something where like they can traverse through the levels obviously once they've gotten whatever they need to make like the elevator turn on or something like that. Like I thought that would be cool with the elevator at least, because then I can have like a clear way to make it so they know they can't progress down there yet and like that's a place they have to go to. You should add a spacewalk. What is a spacewalk? Let me look up what a spacewalk actually is. Spacewalk. If by spacewalk you mean, let me go to images. What's a spacewalk? Do you mean like, here, I'm gonna show you. Do you mean like this type of thing where it's like a space hallway? Because if so, I have, oh, like where they immediately fall. Well then how would they get back up though? That's the only thing I was thinking. Oh, by zero gravity you mean like they can float. That honestly makes sense. The only thing is, I guess, like making it so they can go between zero gravity and regular gravity. I mean, I don't know. I probably could do something like that. Do you think the elevator idea would be weird though? Like, do you think that would be like an idea that would be like, I don't know, maybe it wouldn't match. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, also, actually, let me show you. I have these security cameras that I plan on utilizing throughout the game. So like right here, I have security cameras that like automatically update. So that's going to be another component to the game. Yeah, it is what they do on real space stations. Maybe that's what I should do. But also in real space stations, don't they walk around like even here with like zero gravity? Because if that's the case, then like even then I can't really make it like super realistic in that fashion. But yeah, let me see. So did it migrate to the space? Let's see, atmosphere. Yes, it did. Okay, so let me close this old project so I don't have two running, and let's see what I can do with this one. So let me actually drag in the space skybox, and let me go to details. The material is this material. Huh. Let me see. How does this material actually look in the game? I feel like it looks too blue to be real. Does that make sense? Like, it looks too fake. Not real enough. Yeah, gravity switch would make sense actually. That would be a good idea. Star brightness. Let me see. What if I increase the star brightness?
Built for working adults, our fully online programs let you earn a degree on your time. Learn more at
There we go. Maybe I should make it less blue. I wonder if I scene brightness. Yeah, I feel like it should be different colors besides like blue. Let me see if I made it blue manually in this material originally. What's this power? I forget what power does. Let's see. I'm just gonna go back and make everything original, and then let's actually go into this material and see what I did. So I have star brightness. I have 3 different values. Let me do this. What is this? This is a skybox material. Here's the parameter. So that's this, I believe. Or no, it might be the other one. Yeah, I think it's this one. You know what I might do? I might just try changing this material right now. Let me see. I'm gonna go and look up Skybox Unreal Engine 5, and I think there's how to make a skybox, and then didn't someone, oh no, I seen this one earlier actually, but this isn't what I'm looking for. There's one that's like super realistic because it's actually from NASA, and I remember seeing that one and being like, wow, I need something like that. NASA Milky Way skybox. This. See, what if I just save image? And then I probably need like JPEG to PNG, but also I don't think that's high enough quality. Let's see if I get this and then I make it go from JPEG to PNG. I just want to test it out to see how it actually would look, and then let's actually just put it into the game. Downloads. Let's see, where is it? PNG. Let's see how it would look. So if I grab this AI image upscaler, ooh, You might have just put me on something. AI image upscaler. Like this one? Let's see. Start. Maybe I should have done 400%. Download? How does that look? Wow. I wonder, see, this right here isn't the best, but let's see how that actually, it also made that. Let me compare them. Where's the original? This is the original. Oh, that's better. That's way better. But at the same time, wait, let me go back here. Is there downloading options? There is. .tif. What are .tif files? Can I do .tif to PNG? I can. Maybe I should just do that. Hold on, let me try that. Because that's what, 4K? See, how much does it take a hit on performance if I use a 4K image in the actual game? I guess we'll find out. Select image, downloads. Let's do this. .tif to PNG, convert. Let's see how good that actually looks. If it's 4K, it might look really good. Let's see. And then what I'll do is I'll just close these over here. I might test that upscaler though. I might still test that if like the performance on this is really bad. Let's close that as well. Go back in here, and then I guess I'll just let me delete this for now. And then I made those into texture cubes. Is that because they're .dds files? Pretty experienced at making horror games. I'm pretty experienced. I've made like a lot of prototypes, and especially with tutorials, like I'm pretty good with horror games and horror mechanics. This is like the first game I'm completing, complete like start to finish. Download. That looks good. This is the TIF to PNG. That actually looks really good. Let's see. So .tif to PNG. Which one is the one? Is it this one? Yeah, I think it is. Now this is a texture. Is this the 4K one? Is that the 4K one? Let me see. I believe it is. Yes, I believe it is. What I'll do though is I'll delete this one, because I'm not sure which one that one is, and I'm going to rename this one to Milky Way texture, and let's import it. And then what I'll do is this. Can you check out my game to give your reaction? Of course not right now, but sometimes 100%. Yeah, I'll check it out. If you join the Discord and you like put it in like show your work or something like that, I can 100% check it out for you. What is your game about? Let me do this, get that. Okay, cool. Let me grab this texture, and now I'm gonna try to put it in the material and see what we can do with that. So first off, it needs to be a Skybox. It needs to be a .dds. Wow, I just got hit with an ad. I wonder how I can change it to a .dds. I forget how I did that last time. Let's see, I went PNG to DDS converter. Oh wow. Okay, let's just see how that goes. Let's just make this go from a PNG to a DDS. But yeah, I would definitely recommend joining like the Discord and then linking it. It's a ghost. Maybe you can make a vid about it. I would love to see your reaction. It's not that good, but it's my first game. For sure, man. I plan on making a video of playing like some of my like viewers' games and stuff like that. But yeah, like that's my plan in the future. I hope to make a video about that. I feel like that would be a cool video. Let me do this. Okay. So here is the .dds. I wonder how this is gonna look. Let's try actually using this. Milky Way texture .dds. there are some issues with the import. Here's the .dds. Oh wow, that's huge. Okay, if I save this, where can I find your server? If you scroll up, you should be able to find it in the chat on YouTube. If not, I can link it again if you don't see it. I actually have it right here. That's the link for it right there. Okay, so what did I do here? I just made I made it to be, let's see. Excuse me. I made it to be SkyCube and user 2D. Yeah, so user 2D 100% to save some quality. That looks a lot better. And then SkyCube right here. Let's see how that looks. And then only thing is, this is all texture cube and mine is just a regular texture. Let's see. So I need to also make it so it has no mip maps. No mip maps. Wow, that looks a lot better. Wow, that might look too realistic. How are you doing, Horror Game Indonesia? How are you, ma'am? Hope you're having a good one. That might look way too realistic. We'll see how that looks. Can I even use this though? Because it's still not considered. So if I went like boom, and then if I went from RGB. Hey man, have you ever tried Horror Engine from the marketplace? If you did, what do you think of it, and should you use it or start from zero? It depends on what your background is, in my opinion. If you're trying to learn everything about like programming and like really how to make your own game, I would recommend doing it from zero, to be completely honest. But I know a lot of people, like I've seen some game recently that people have been playing, and it's very clear that they started off with Horror Engine. And there's nothing wrong with that. I feel like Horror Engine has a really good basis, but if you don't understand programming, starting with Horror Engine is going to be it's going to be hard. Like it's definitely going to be a challenge. But there are a lot of tutorials for Horror Engine on YouTube. But if you're asking me personally, I would say start from zero and really learn it. I feel like that's how you really get the most bang for your buck in the long run. Is the problem, can I cast from larger type float 3 to smaller type float 2? I put my game on the server, hope you enjoy. I'll check it out soon, man. Let's see. So I got this value. So hold on, let me see. This is a param cube. So this was originally, because why is this a texture and that one a cube map? What is the difference? Texture cube or a texture? How do I change it? Let's see, editor. They're both Skybox. Let's see. How to change texture to a texture cube in Unreal Engine. So it might need, yeah, that might be it. It might need to be an HDR file. Excuse me. Texture cube with my HDR image. You can simply drag and drop your HDR image into the texture browser like this. In order to import a texture as a texture cube asset, the file needs to be an HDR. That's what it is. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna need to make it so it's an HDR image instead of a DDS image. That's no problem though. There should be a converter as well for changing it to be from PNG to HDR. Then you'll need to convert it. Substance Designer will do it. Okay, cool. So yeah, I can just do this then. I can just change it from PNG image ENG to HDR. Can I search HDR? I'll just find one. PNG to HDR. I'm learning Unreal Engine right now. The game I made was using a different engine. What engine did you use for that, Victory? I'm learning Unreal using your playlist. Oh, thanks, man. That means a lot. I hope it's been good so far for you, and you've actually like learned a decent amount. What's up, Corruption? That's the main goal every single time I like make a tutorial. I hope that like people learn from it, and it's actually like helpful, you know. Let's take this image. Is this the right image? Yeah, I think it is. And then I'm gonna convert it. G-develop. What is G-develop? Wow, I've never even seen this gaming engine, which mainly focuses on creating PC and mobile games as well as HTML5. Wow, what made you go into G-develop? That's a big HDR. I'm learning a lot from it. Nice, man. That's good to hear. That makes me happy. Let's put this HDR file in here and let's see if now import done, but it's giving a caution. Let's try deleting it and then putting it in. .hdr. There we go. Okay, now it's a texture cube. So now we're getting what we want. So there's a couple things we need to change though. We need to change it from okay, yeah, let's just open it up. We need to change it so there's no bitmaps once again. No bitmaps, and now you can see once this loads, it's gonna be a lot clearer. At the same time though, a 13 megabyte. Yeah, wow, that is very clear. Okay. We changed the texture group to a skybox. I've just found G-develop when I searched how to make game. Really? Wow. Yeah, I'm glad you went to Unreal, man. There's a lot more help and I guess resources and people that you can learn from with Unreal. I feel like especially with making a game, you can definitely probably, I mean, I don't know for certain, but I feel like you can go a lot further with Unreal than G-develop. This looks good. So I changed, let me open this one. I changed the compression settings from HDR to user 2D. Let's see which one looks better. Probably user 2D as well. Yeah, it probably does. All right, so what I'll do then, I'll use this image and I'll go back to the, let's see, Skybox, is this using it? It sets that material to this material. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's all instance editable. Okay, so let's close this. This is, I think, one that wasn't working. I think this one's working. Yes, a lot further. Yeah, I feel like, I didn't want to say it like that, but I feel like Unreal has a lot more that you can do. I've never even heard of G-develop, so that's interesting that when you looked it up. I'm regretting not using Unreal for my first game. Yeah, there's a lot more to Unreal. Does G-develop have like a marketplace or anything like with a community at all, or? Let's see how this looks. So if I do this, why is this texture sample saying that? Let's see. How do I change it from texture sample to Skybox? So I think I have to look up param cube. Param, is it like texture param cube? Is this what I used? I think I did. Okay, so let's look up Skybox and then let's feed it with the new one, which is Milky Way texture. Maybe that'll just fix it. Let me try applying and save. Kinda, but it's all money grabbers, overly priced and all. Yeah, that's, I mean, that's how it is on both of them, kinda, to be honest with you. And then this also went to emissive, right? Or like if I go back all the way before this, wasn't that going there? Connect that to emissive. It's giving an error, and the error is saying sampler color is sampler type is color, should be linear color. Okay, let's change it to linear color. There we go. Wow. Okay. Connect this to emissive if you want to change the color params. Okay, that's what I wrote last time. So let's see how this looks now. So same skybox. We need to actually use the star brightness. So let's change that to 1, 1, and 1. What do we see when we go into the lit? First off, wait, let me see something. This looks like it's very low res, and I wonder if it's because it's like being squeezed or something. It doesn't look like it's the right resolution. Hold on, let's see. Like that looks way clearer than what I'm actually seeing in the game. Let's try doing this and then actually just going straight to emissive. Wow, okay, that's a lot brighter, but at the same time, oh, that's why it was happening like that last game. Gives quality products while G develops gives haphazard assets. That's the reason why I switched. Yeah. Did you know about other? Wow, I think that's too many actually. I think that's way too much. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go back in. I am gonna connect this instead, so I can change it to exactly how I want it. So let's do like 50 star brightness. That might even, yeah, that's too much. Let's try 30, 20, or like 10. Maybe 10 star brightness, 10 power. I think that just makes it really bright. I think I might keep that to like 1. Scene brightness 5, 20. Does that change anything? That changes over there a lot. Hold on. But it's like still not the 4K that we're seeing in the actual texture, and I wonder why that is. Let's see. Do 7 brightness. I'm not sure the brightness is even affecting anything, but I'm gonna try that. Brightness, alpha, yeah, it's all going into the emissive, so it should be 7 brightness. That's a little bit less bright, yeah. But do you see what I'm saying? Like, it looks like it's a lot less quality than this image right here. Like, it looks like we're like at this point zoomed in, if that makes sense. Yeah, this is really like a 4K image. This is insane. Yeah, they are quite dull, I know. This is like with like a super hyper fixated lens that like looks for the colors and stuff like that. I think what I'm gonna do is, yeah, this is still way too, like that cluster up there is way too bright. Let's try 2. That is a little bit better, but that right there is too bright. But at the same time, I wonder if they're even gonna be able to like, maybe even like 0.1. Even that looks more realistic, to be completely honest. A little bit more than that. 0.4. Try using the image upscaler. I get images that look 8K sometimes. For your Skybox? Yeah, what's interesting is like this image looks a lot clearer when I use this image. Like, what is the difference? I don't think there is much difference. Unless it's using like, for some reason using these pixels, like, because when I make this 20, it doesn't look clear. Huh. Yeah, maybe I could try the upscaler. Let's see. So 400% means it's upscaling it more, or I guess so, right? 400% means it's upscaling it a lot more. Let's try that. Yeah, you could see that. Okay. So does it take .hdr files though? I'm not sure it takes .hdr. Yeah, can't be more than 5 megabytes. That's the problem. It's like a 4K image, so like it shouldn't even be a problem, to be honest. That's why I'm confused. Yeah, I see. That's why I always import HDR EXR image as a texture instead of texture cube. At this point, I'm about to just use like, let me see, how to scale and resize. Maybe that's what I should look up. How to change scaling of Skybox texture in Unreal Engine. I feel like it honestly might just be this. If I go back, I feel like it might be world position. Let me see something. If I go here and do this, what does that do? Does that make it more? What does that even do? It's just adding more stars. But I want it to be farther away. Realistically, I want it to be way farther away than this. So let's do the thing where we went back to 0.3 or something. And then yeah, because even using the old image to upscale, that was the image that was the preview image. I'm not even sure that video would be like, or that image would even work. Texture scale, here we go. This is what I'm talking about. They use like almost the exact same one from that generator that I had. But when I put it in the level itself, I've almost, yeah, zoom in effect. Yeah, this is exactly what I'm experiencing. It doesn't look bad per se, but it's definitely stretched, scaled, or zoomed. It looks so much more crisper. Yep. Is this just how the engine renders it? I want to understand if it was scaled up. So after uninstalling and reinstalling the NVIDIA plugin and trying again, it seems that UE is letting me import larger files finally. So it might have been a problem. Usually forcibly cramped for some odd reason. It seems like, did you find a solution for this? I'm having the same problem. I thought perhaps for some reason I might have been the Skysphere itself doing some funky business. So I dragged a plain old sphere object. Got the same result. And here's the most annoying part. Unreal gives you the option to use the preview mesh. When I use CubeMap or HDRI, my sky would zoom in. The stars would be zoomed up close and blurred. I decided to save it as a JPEG and re-imported it. It seems to work a little bit better. I got rid of a bit of zooming. However, it's still a little bit of stretch. I will continue playing with the settings. You get it to warp. It did work properly. I converted it to HDR map to JPEG in Photoshop. Probably has something to do with the blueprint or the setup. We must be doing something wrong. Hopefully I will get to the bottom of it. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm just looking here. I only have DDS files, not HDR, so I'm going to dig up a converter. Can you post a picture of what your material setup looks like? So what's happening is Unreal is limiting each texture quadrant to 512. Basically, you are going to need to change your method of creating your sky. You'll likely need to either go procedural or find a different way to map your sky to a mesh using UVs instead. Seriously, that seems rather silly considering how 3D modeling programs allow to use. Yeah, that doesn't even sound right. So way back in March, Unreal said it basically a code problem they plan on fixing eventually. So this is a problem that they know of. So then how are people using realistic skies then? The max to 2048. My texture is a little bit smaller, but in case I use a larger. Huh. Okay. So if that's the case, let's see. Are there any free ones in the marketplace? Let's see if there's any free skies. Unreal Engine. Oops. What the heck? Unreal Engine Marketplace. Let's see if there's any free skyboxes that are like sky spheres. You could just make it night and use the basic stars for now. I could do that. The only problem is that I kind of want to use other like I want to use like things that, I mean, for now I could definitely do that. I could do that for now. I kind of want to find something that's like, so I can say like, okay, the skybox is done. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know. I can move the sky to, so here's the thing. I changed it to, I'll show you. So let me just, what I'll do is this. I'll get rid of this. And I'll go to my lighting. I know exactly what you're talking about. Let me go change this, make them all smaller so I can actually find my lighting. Yeah, go here, go to my lighting and my directional light. And even doing that now, like, I think I'm gonna do this. I think I'm gonna get rid of all of this except for that. I think I'm gonna re-add it because there's obviously something that's wrong with it. So I'm gonna delete, and then I'm going to go to, there's a window for it. Yeah, it's like environment light mixer, or is it just light mixer? I think it's environment. Yeah, create light sky, atmosphere, create. Okay, cool. So now it's like as if it was daytime. So then what I'll do is I'll move all of these to sky, atmosphere, volumetric clouds. I'll move all of these to lighting. And so, okay, let's change the light direction. which would be at night. And how do you change the... Is there a way to change stars in this? I've never really even used this like that. Has shadows, light functionality. Skylight, is it here? Can you cast shadow, or can you cast stars with this? What if I use the cube map here instead? Where's this sky? Was it skylight? What if I use the cube map there? Oh, because it's not actual cube map. That won't work. Yeah, it won't even work. There's no, okay. Texture clouds. How do I adjust stars? Are there stars in this? Direction. Stars. Doesn't seem it. Maybe it's in sky atmosphere. Maybe there's some stars in here. Nah, I wonder if there's stars in any of this. Start distance, start fog, volumetric, level instance, directional? Because if there's not, I remember there being stars in this. Let's see, if I change it to be later at night. Is there ever stars? I don't think so. I think it's just plain pitch black. Huh. Unless you know where the basic stars are. Advanced. Let's see, I'm gonna look it up. Basic stars. Unreal Engine 5. I thought there was two. But how can I create? I can't find. Enable plug-in sun, sky, and volumetrics. Huh. Let's see, is there any like space Skybox? That are like free? Potentially? Space backgrounds, like, see, how do they make these look so good? That's what I'm wondering. If there's like a limitation on the quality that you can make them, how are they making these look so great? That's the real question. I'm guessing none of them are free. This one is... Which one is this one again? Don't I have a different sky type? Sky... Don't I have a different sky? I said I could have swore I did. But look at my volts. Starry sky, that's interesting. That's literally the one I think I was looking at. But at the same time, it's... Oh wow, wait. That one's pretty good. I wonder how they're doing these though. Like, that one's really good. I wonder if there's documentation I can see how. Oh, does this only work with a 4.26? No, it even works up to now. They're actually using the same exact... Is this the same one? Oh no, this is the image of the moon that they're using. How are they doing that? So this is literally the same one we were looking at, Victory. Updated new 16K star field. So they have moon textures, they have 7 RGB, 3 channel packed with resolutions of... Huh. I wonder how they're doing that. I would love to know how they're doing that. Because these look realistic. And these are kind of like the type you would want. Like, even this, I mean, this might be a little much, but you can change, I assume you can change and alter these. Like, this one is good without the clouds. That one's a little too much, but you're good, man. Take your time, do your thing. Let's see, like, if I look up my vault itself, actual sky materials, can I? Oh, you know what? I can just look at my Unreal Engine, my Epic launcher. For everyone else is here, how's your guys' day been? I see there's a couple of you guys in here. Let's see. So if I look up sky, I have anything else? I have ultra dynamic sky. Let's see. What is this one like? Does this create space ones? Like, can I use this for space? Are there any space type of... Let's see if I go to this one.
I chose Wix for my...
Corruption, are you a game developer as well? Maybe if I just use that and then just... I might be able to even just get away with that. No weather effects, obviously. Just... because I already have this one. You know what? I'm gonna try this. Because I already have it, so why not just try it? Let's add it to Eevee. Do you, I'm assuming you use Unreal Engine, right? I'm gonna try using that and just see how that goes. We're gonna actually add that to environment for now, and we'll see how it goes. I know a lot of my viewers are typically Unreal Engine viewers. Let's fix up redirectors. If so, how long have you been using Unreal? Let's delete it now, and then it should be an environment. It is an environment now. Really? That's good to know, man. I'm happy. Yeah, that's really my goal, man. So that means a lot. I always love helping people, especially in game dev. I feel like all the knowledge I've learned, there's no reason I should be keeping it all to myself, you know? If I can help others, I would love to help you guys. Let's see, it should be imported now, so let's see. Ultra Dynamic Sky, here we go. Blueprints. Cool. Okay, let's open up the README, because what do I need to have? Click on it in the content browser and select Run Editor Utility Widget. Hold on, no. I just want to know what exactly I need to actually use. I probably only need this, right? I would assume. Let's see. If I get rid of this, and I delete it, and if I just have this ultra dynamic sky, go into lit mode. Wow, okay. So I have this. If I go here, okay, I still have light through that, which is great. So let's see, let's try to change this up and see what we can do with it. Nice, man. What's this next looking like? Let's see, if I change it to no clouds, because that would be more realistic for this type of circumstance. Okay, so no clouds. It could be cinematic or offline. Okay, so probably no fog. Probably Let's see what the settings we can do with this. Let's make this a little bit bigger. So we're gonna want to first off make it nighttime. So let's see how we can make it nighttime. Time of day 2150. That's pretty good. Maybe a little bit darker, even like 2300. It seems too blue though, to be completely honest. It seems way too blue. It seems entirely too blue. Let's see. Night brightness? Yeah, that might be... but honestly, what was it at originally? At 1? Let's see if I can change it to be extra night brightness. No, probably not. Custom sky sphere material? What if I use it there? Environment, atmosphere, skybox. Like, what if I use that there? That is a lot higher resolution, but it's still so blue. Like, hold on, what if I keep that for a moment and then negate this blue? Is that from this? I really don't think so. Where's the moon actually? Is that the moon? Where is... Cause yeah, like this is so blue. And also, let me actually adjust the fog. There should be 0 fog. There should be 0 fog. Overall intensity, what does that mean? Contrast 0? Saturation 0. That's probably what that is. Okay, so that's what that is. There should be no saturation. Dawn time. What if I make that 0? Or 1, I guess? So it looks like at the horizon, there's a different type of... Let's see, let's make that... There we go. Dr. Pepper, that's valid. There we go. That's better. Now if I have that at 0... Kinda looks like I'm just seeing the old skybox. Like 0.05 maybe? Even then though, it doesn't really look really great. I think I'm gonna take off this skybox and just make... Can I make the stars more bright? Yeah, because that's like not really... Oh, there's the moon. Oh, wow. Okay, I need to rotate where the moon is. Because the moon makes sense if we're on Earth. 0.05. Would that change the brightness of the moon as well? Yeah, it would. Let's see if I can rotate the position of the moon. To be a different... Yeah, manually position the moon. And then how do I move it? Here we go. Oh, how do I move it? Like if I... I'm not sure that's really doing much. Wait, volumetric aura. Let's see how that looks. Where is that? Yeah, see, but that doesn't make much sense if you're in outer space. Oh, space. Oh my god, how did I not see this sooner? Well, now we have something. Damn. That's actually a good one. They can't say anything. Any last words? They're like, I guess they wave their finger no. Let's reset. So that doesn't matter. That's actually really great. Okay. So where is the sun? The sun's right there. So if I make all my levels appear, it looks brighter in here. Why does it look so much brighter? It looks a lot brighter in here. And a whole lot brighter in here. I think it's because the sun's directly impacting the top of it. Let's see if I can rotate the sun. Actually, this skybox looks a lot better. Let's see. So like if I'm in the... There we go. That looks a lot better. I think I might use this glass. I don't know what glass yet. But if I'm out here or here, that looks good. Let's see. Let's go into the actual game and play from here. Let's see how bright it is in the actual game. Oh, I spawned in the floor. I spawned in the floor. Yeah, it looks pretty good, doesn't it? There we go. It still has the darkness that I'm looking for. Now, one thing is you can see like general spotty lighting, and I think it's because the sun is beating straight down. Like that's the sun. But can I move the sun? Because if I can move that sun, this will look really good. Let's see where that sun is exactly. Details, let's find the sun, and can I... There we go, I can move it. Okay, where's the sun? Now we have the sun. Is it underneath? Oh, it's underneath. Let's see, does that look weird from here? No, let's not make it right there. Let's make it like... Alright, so a couple of things. Let's actually just change. This glass material does not look good. And neither of them really look that good. Where is the sun? The sun's right there. Okay, so let me rotate the sun even more, to be completely honest. Let's change it to be like... I guess the beginning of the day is really what I'm looking for. Let's look for like 0. Oh. Oh. Yeah, 0. Okay, so now 0, it's... Well, 0, it's directly underneath. Okay, so I'm not looking for 0. I'm looking for like early though. 300? So 300's beaming on the side. Maybe not even that. Maybe do I even want to show the sun like this? What if I turn that back on? Does that look good? Oh, that's changing the colors of the... I don't think I want that much though. Try like 0.2. Maybe even like 0.1. I think that looks better. Instead of making it just nothing, and then there shouldn't be any fog in space. Yeah, there shouldn't be any fog. Cloud coverage, obviously 0 cloud coverage. Overall intensity, what does that mean? Ah, I see. Okay, so put it back where it was. That's good. Yeah, like 1 is a pretty good. Let's see. I just don't want it beating directly on there, so we're gonna have to change where it is. Like where's 900? 900's on it and to the left. I just want to know how that looks actually in game. So like let's open this door. Let's rotate this door and actually go inside and see how it looks. Play from here. Did I just fall out? Is it in the... Let's see if that's in the... It kind of isn't. Okay, let's rotate it a little bit. Make it a little bit... Oh! Make this level streaming volume a little bit bigger. You want to see what it looked like? Hold on, let's see. If I turn it all the way up... You mean like the contrast? Let's see. If I turn the... Or the intensity? Let's see. If I turn the intensity all the way up. Holy. Every star in the sky, you can see it. That's crazy. And doesn't even look bad, like, resolution. Like, it actually looks pretty good. It's obviously just too much, but that's insane. Maybe that's even good, like that much. Let me see. Like, do you think that many stars are good? I think that's like a realistic amount of stars. I feel like that 0.5 is actually good. Yeah, I think that's the number. Okay, let's see. Now, can I change the brightness of the actual sun? Volumetric clouds, that's not it. 2D dynamic shape, cloud movement. How you doing, Alice Studios? I finally got a Skybox. I think it looks pretty good. So like looking out this window, it looks like that. I think that looks pretty good. So no simulation. Now the sun, here we go. The sunlight intensity. Let's make it a little bit lower. Good, that's better. Okay, so like let's make it even like 1 maybe. No, you need too much stars because there is no light pollution. How you doing, Gamers Headquarters? So you think we need more stars, or you think we need less stars? All the stars you see are probably already dead by the time the light reaches you. Yeah, that's how it works. I think I'm gonna get rid of this though. I feel like it just lessens the realism unless I make it like super far away. I like that actually. I think that looks really good. I think that looks pretty good. Let's see. If I go in... I think that looks good. I hate this glass material. You think more stars? Yeah, the only thing with colorful is I don't know how realistic it is. Let's see. If I change this and go to overall intensity, I could add like 0.8 maybe, and then make the saturation like 0.5, and then you'll get way more colorful stars. Like there you can see, let's see. I think that looks pretty good. Hold on, let's make that full screen for a moment. This glass is hazing it, but I think that looks pretty good. What happened to glasses? What do you mean by glasses? I think that looks pretty good. Let me go into here. In real life, so it's just gas. Let's see. I think that looks pretty good, but you can see like there's times where it becomes dull, and I wonder if that's... It might actually be the glass, because you can't change the glass texture to be more clear. Or can't you change the glass texture? Yeah, well, this glass texture actually comes with this. I can change the texture to be whatever I want to, yeah. Let me just see which glass. So this glass is considered glossy. What about dark? Ooh, I think I like that one more. Let's change it. Let's go to glass dark. Glass dark. Let's see how that looks in game. Wow, I think that looks pretty good. Now, does that look like too many stars though? You know? Like, does that look like way too many stars? Also, ignore there not being a door right here. There's gonna be a door, obviously. But what do you guys think? Too many stars? Or you think good stars? Good amount of stars right now. I'm gonna change this glass as well. To be mi_dark, mi_dark, and mi_. What are some of these? That's what the heck? Glass regulated ceiling. Oh wow. Glass 2. That's darker glass. Do you think the darker glass looks better or the lighter glass? I think the lighter glass might have a cooler aesthetic. Let's do glass dark. I think that looks good. I think you're right, Victory. Yeah, I think you're right. And then let's see. So the sun is beating down. And it's changing some of the colors. Yeah, I think the lighter looks good. Yeah. And then let me see. Maybe I should change the sun even more. I think the sun should be like in a different area or something. Because when it's doing it like this, it's making it so like, let's see. Let's make the sun angle. So where's the sun? There's the sun. Inclination. Change the inclination. Ooh, that's an interesting. I kind of like that. Hold on, let's see. If we're right here, that's kind of a good POV. Also, I think I want to change this glass. I hate this glass too. What glass is this? This is glass observation window. I'm about to change it to glass dark. Yeah, that looks 10 times better, 15 times better. Glass dark. Yeah, I think that looks good. And I think I should change the moon. I don't know. I think this is looking a lot better. And then if we're in here though, I might need to. I honestly might need to put, because if I put a cube here, just as an example, like right here to block some of this lighting. If I put it right here to block some of this lighting in this room, and then on top, it changes the lighting a lot. If I do like this, we need to put it right here to block the sun. It's like in here. Honestly, maybe it's because I have to restart the engine. Hold on, let me restart the engine, because I feel like as of right now, all my textures are all just like this because it's been open for so long. Oh, I'm gonna look into this to see how good I can make that in the meantime while that's restarting. Let's restart up the engine. Let's restart it up and let's see what this guy's doing. So, oh, you can change the moon phase. Hold on, go back. So you can change the moon scale, you can change the moon phase. Wow, there's a lot you can do with this. I barely even use this. Oh, you can change the star colors right there. Hold on, let's see. What star colors do they make it? So you can change lens flares. Stars. So more or less stars. Okay, there we go. That's honestly where I should be doing it at. So there's a section for stars. That's where I should be looking. Sky glow. Okay. Light pollution. Auroras. Yeah, that works better on Earth. Let's see. The whole sky. The stars color? I need to find this. I can even make them twinkle. That'll look really good. Let me close some of these things I'm not using anymore. Let's close all of these. Close this. Let's actually move it over here. I hope you guys have been enjoying the stream. We've been in for like an hour and a half already. Wow. I don't know how that's even possible. But we have been here for like an hour and a half. All right, and then let's make it so let me pop out the chat how it was. Pop out. There we go. All right, let's make this bigger again, and let's see. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, you can see now it's a little bit less bright because I don't want it to be too bright is the thing. Like what I kind of want to do is I like that the sun is there obviously, but I feel like it's going through materials that it wouldn't normally go through, and that's kind of messing it up. So what I'm thinking is if I create like a big, the only thing I'm scared about is that you're gonna be able to see it from like different parts of the thing. Let me see, like if I go in here, like see, yeah, this looks a lot brighter. There's lights coming through this. Oh, is it from here? Make all objects two-sided. Yeah, I know. I wonder which object this is. So this is from the marketplace. I just don't know which objects aren't two-sided. Can I change that per mesh? Shadow two-sided. So what does that change? What does that change if I do that? Hold on, let's get rid of this and then try that again. It's like if I go here and make this shadow two-sided. Doesn't seem like it's changing much. Oh, okay, so the dynamic shadow, now that's definitely going through it. Static shadow. Yeah, so that's going through it. So now it's not going through it as easy. I think you need to bake lighting. Yeah, I might need to. Only thing is if I bake lighting, I can't use lumen, right? I've never used lumen in a project. But if I bake lighting, can I use lumen still? I'm pretty happy with how this looks. Obviously, this is not supposed to look like this. Actually, let me try to fix that right now. So we actually have one thing done on our list, guys. We have the Skybox. That is good. That is done. Really? Don't use lumen? You think it's better to just bake it? Yeah. I mean, does lumen, I forget what they said, does it make it so the performance of games are like, where is this shadow coming from? Like, where is that? Is it coming from this? Like, wow. Yeah, I think it literally is. This doesn't have two sides to it. So I would have to use something there. Like, I'd have to use some shape, a block like that or something, because where is that coming from though? Real-time global illumination. Oh, it's right there. Yeah, I've realized that, especially with some of the shadows that you're saying. Some of them are very buggy. I've seen that firsthand. Okay, I can keep a cube there because it doesn't impact anything, and it makes it so that's gone. Where do I turn lumen off? Hold on, let me go to project settings. Is it in project settings or world settings? Let's see. Lumen global illumination. So you're saying just use Which one do I use then? Screen space? But that one's is deprecated. Also, okay, good. I do have Nanite on. Because what are people using for lighting then? Real-time global illumination. Oh, like, is that in your post-processing, I guess? Or let me look. Look at my post-processing. Do I use lumen in here? Lumen. Yeah, so my global illumination. Yeah, even there though. Like if they're not using lumen, what are they using? Standalone ray trace global illumination technique. Deprecated, use lumen global instead. You can turn it off. If I use none. Yeah, that's the thing. If I use none, look at this. Like, let's see. Screen space is, yeah, no, I can't use that. I'm not sure there's anything other than lumen I can really use, man. All of these don't really do much. Lumen's the only one that like makes my actual scene illuminated. Oh, well, oh, okay. If you mean like that, yeah, I can do that. Hold on. Let's see. So they're saying don't use this one. Just use lumen global illumination instead. Let me actually see something. I want to look up, so if I'm using lumen, should I bake lighting in Unreal Engine? Because I've heard a lot of people say you should, and I've heard a lot of people say you should not bake lighting. It's not recommended because it's slow and you can't use lumen or nana at the same time. Lumen is a new rendering and yeah, real time. Yeah. Needs a lot more GPU power than a light baked scene to run, but does allow you to work better with massive environments or dynamic. I don't think I need lumen in this situation. I might just need, maybe I should just build lighting like you're saying. I'm gonna build all. We'll see how it goes. I'm gonna build all. And then see how it goes. We'll see. We can build lighting and then just see how it goes from there. In the meantime, let's see. What are my other things on my objective? So I need to let me find it. I need to finish building the architecture of the living quarters to test the lighting. Yep, that's what I'm doing right now. And then I need to set up the cabin door blueprint with interact billboard for locked or opened and make it for each door. Oh, really? I need to turn it off first? Can I just change it afterward? Like if I just change it right now to none? Well, I guess I'm gonna need to put, yeah. Take your time. Let's see, it'll build lighting right now. We can see how it actually looks. I know it's definitely more performant to not use lumen in these situations because I know lumen does take a toll. I know you need good PCs for it. Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll just use regular lighting for each of them instead of lumen. Let's see, let's look at some of the stuff on the Discord. So this is what someone did for their main menu in their horror game. That's a good fade in. It's actually a pretty cool fade in. Thank you, Victory. I try my best, man. I'm gonna do a lot of people have been suggesting me to do another tutorial, another part of the tutorial for the door system, so then you can like walk into it. Is that the rest of it? Is there sound? Oh, that's cool. That's good sound. I wonder why they're having texture streaming pool off of just the front screen. It's probably the fact that this is all mega scanned blood and stuff like that, so The computer probably isn't the best. My game is above his video. Oh, here it is. Let's see this. Let's visit it. Oh, is it run actually in the editor? It's run in HTML5. Run around a dark labyrinth is in order to find a key to open the door. It doesn't like light. Ah, no, this is actually pretty good for your first game, man. This is pretty good. This is pretty good, man. What I'll do is when I'm making my video for like playing my viewers games and stuff like that, I'll play it and I'll talk about it in there. I actually want to tell the people on Discord that so everyone knows. I'll do that right now. Doing a video where I play my viewers games. So if you guys have games that you want me to play for the video, feel more than welcome to post them in the hashtag show your work. Cool. All right, so this is almost done. This is still building reflection captures. I just wonder how this is gonna look with I mean, I guess we'll be able to see it in a second, but the only thing with Lumen is once I do like when I use Lumen, I always realize there's like little areas of like, oh, is this how it looks without Lumen? Yeah, I think it is. And I think it's because I need light sources and stuff like that, like we were saying. Let me see. So if I go right over here, let's see how this looks. Yeah, there's no lighting up there. Yeah, and this is getting absolutely no lighting. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. What I do want to see though in the meantime is I want to make it so when you're in, let me make it so these are gone. When you're in this section, the north hallway still appears. I need to figure out how to do that. Let me go to living quarters. Initially load, initially visible maybe? Let's see. Play from here. Yeah, it's not appearing this over here, which is... There we go. Now it's better. Like, where is this light coming from? Up here? Oh, I need to fix that. What is that? Is it the door? Is it the door's interaction? I wonder why sometimes the sky looks really clear and sometimes it doesn't. As of right now though, I want to figure out how to make it so the level streaming includes this and the other thing. Let's see. Why do you say that, Victory? Let's see, let's grab this. I'm 2 hours ahead of you. Yeah, I'm East Coast, United States. That's probably what it is. Let me I'm gonna close this for now, but I will be playing that in the future. Select add existing, select the level, no. Managing multiple levels, load, maybe this one's the one I need. Load several. Saved into an array. Yeah, it is almost tomorrow. Adding a small delay. Maybe I should just do it in a level blueprint. Let me find that right here. And let me actually try it in the level blueprint. Let's see. Let's just go to open stream. Is it open stream level? Let's go to just stream. I also found a new plugin today for like being able to see if people are like the microphone levels of it being in a game, and I'm thinking about utilizing that for like the actual creature in my game. So like if you're talking, it makes it so like they come towards you and stuff, like in the actual game and stuff like that. I feel like that would be a really cool feature to add. Streaming complete, enable streaming source. No, not for world partitioning. Let's see, where did he do this? Load streaming level. Let's see if I can find that. Load stream level by name or by reference. Load stream level by object reference. There's so many of these. What I'll do is, how do you get the mic to be picked up by enemies in UE5? By enemies in UE5, I've found all kinds of tutorials for UE4, but not UE5. There is, I think in UE4 you need to actually, or UE5 you need to actually get like a plugin for it. And I found this one plugin that actually seems to look pretty good. I'm gonna check it out and see how good it actually is. Let me save all this real quick. And then go straight to, what was it doing? Oh, the actual level name. Let me go to, so there's living quarters, and then there's, where are those saved though? Like if I go levels, where are these saved? North Hall. It's in just my levels folder. Okay, cool. Okay, so North Hall, I need the North Hall to be streamed upon North Hall. Make visible after load. Let's see, did they do that? Yeah, you make visible after load as well. You should make a tutorial on that and add it to your first person playlist. Yeah, I might do that actually. I'm planning on doing for my next tutorial, like, oops. I'm planning on doing for my next tutorial, adding metahuman to like the actual player. There we go. Now it's loaded. So now we can see this and this over here. And if I go over here, let me see, is good. Okay, so now it's just this being loaded, which is great. I need to change the lighting though of certain things. Like certain things don't look great. I need to actually add my metahuman into this game. But yeah, I'm gonna make a tutorial on that. On changing like the first person skeleton to a metahuman. Yeah. I'm actually gonna make that. I'm gonna make that tutorial. That's my next one. And then after that, I'm probably gonna do a health one or the door one. So like you can pick things up and heal yourself and like do damage to yourself and stuff like that. Because then that'll be going towards my AI stuff, like where you can actually implement AI and stuff like that. Okay, and then let's go to, so we have, okay, so there's two things I wanted to do today on this live stream and they're checked off the list. So we just did that as well. So then now I think we also kind of finished the living quarters in terms of this hallway. I'm gonna probably add more, so I'm not gonna say that's finished obviously, but let's set up the locked and everything for the door itself. So let's do that now. If I go into the cabin door, I want to have the blueprint or the billboard be, let's see, let's add a billboard. And let's make it go up here, over here. I think I'm gonna make it probably more towards this actual thing right here on this door. And we'll compile and save. I'm gonna make it part of the door itself, I believe. Or maybe I should make it part of the static mesh because I don't want it to move once. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. And then let me grab this and let me grab this, find this interact. I'm gonna use this for now. Put that there, and that's way too big, I believe. What settings did I use for this one? Actually, I should probably just copy this exact. Copy and then delete and then paste and then make that come over here and then just make sure it's visible right now. Yeah, there we go. That would probably be a lot better. And then make that go like so in front of it. Let's see how that looks. Creating a horror game myself. I'm making mine similar to RE2 remake. I got my weapon system and inventory created. I'm working on characters to have a similar feel. Hey, Sion. Or is it Skion? Either way, I'm gonna call you Omega. That's good, Omega. If you want to, you can join the Discord and show like screenshots of how far you've made it and stuff like that. I hope it's been a smooth process for you so far. Okay, so for now that's good, but the next thing I want to do is I want to make it so you have to walk into a certain bubble in order to see that interaction, similar to this. So let's actually do the outer. Here's what I'll do. I'll copy this exactly, and then we're gonna do make it a child of this, and then make also this a child of this, and then delete billboard 1, and then grab. So the inner, did I make? Let's see. I made it be a child, vice versa. So this is a child, and this is a child, and make this child of this. So the inner sphere collision, if we make it visible right now, and then the outer sphere collision, let's make that visible right now. Do you have any videos of you playing video games, almost like a gaming channel? I do have videos that I made before. That I have obviously played games before and I have videos of it and everything like that, but none right now, especially on the channel. I wasn't sure if people really would be interested in seeing that, but maybe like game developer plays games and stuff like that type of thing. Is this a variable here that I can edit? It does not seem it, but I can always make it a variable. Yeah, like maybe I want that to be a little bit bigger. I don't want it to be that small, so let's make the sphere radius just a bit bigger to probably like right there, maybe like 150, and then make the outer, first off, let's make it move up and then over here as well, and then make that, let's see, I want to make that visible as well just so I could see in the game. Yeah, probably bigger as well. So let's move, because I do on my own channel, or I do on my channel, I wanted to know if that's normal or not. I would love to see a video like that. What do you mean you do on your channel? Do you do tutorials on your channel, or do you do just gaming content on your channel? Maybe make that 250 actually. Let's see. So if it's like that, and maybe let's make it middle of the door instead. Compile. Well, yeah, maybe it should really be there too, because that's where the other icon's gonna be. And then I need to construct the same logic, so let's go to my event graph and grab the same exact logic. So when I go over the inner sphere, this is what happens. I can just copy and paste it. Go to my door right here, my inner sphere, that's what happens. And when I go over the outer sphere, this is what happens. Luckily, I already have all this logic, so I can just use that right there. Mostly gaming, but I have footage of me making games, but not really tutorials. Ah, I see. No, I don't think it's weird at all, man. Especially if people like, if you get like views on it and stuff like that, man. And especially if you, I mean, the main thing is like if you like doing it. If you like doing it, that stuff is palpable. So I feel like you should just keep doing it, you know? As long as you keep going, it's eventually you're gonna succeed. There's no way. By default, I need to change. So I just realized I need to change this to be not visible by default. So not visible. And then once I do that, I also need to change a couple of things. So let's go and let's make the cabin door. Let's make both of these not visible as well. Not visible right now. And then once I go in, start from here. Once I move closer, let's wait for this to, come on, let's get better performance. Okay, cool. But once I move closer, oh, let's fix the blueprint. I wonder if it's, let's see what the problem is with this blueprint. I love making videos. My most popular video has 2.4K, but the rest of my videos have like let me see. I have like 2 to 50 views each. Well, I mean, if you love making videos, man, you should just keep making videos, you know? There's no reason to stop now. All it takes is a couple people to like it too. Yeah, I don't have to begin to overlap because the overlap's already there. So I wonder what it is that's making it like do this. So I guess, you know what? Let me actually see it for a second. Let's actually make it visible. Make the collisions visible for now. Oh, it's just gonna fall. Let me do this and start from here. It's not appearing once I go into this sphere right here. So let me do some testing to see why. Let's see. Let's do some testing to see why. I'm assuming it's probably because the fact that, you know what? No assuming. Let's just check and see. So let me just print. So this is how I like to debug things. I like to print a string, and then through that printed string, we can see whether or not it's being run or not. So I'll print on both sides just to see if it's even seeing it's the player right there. I have 27 subs too, and have a Discord, so I can say that I'm gaining in popularity. I'm feeling pretty proud about myself now. That's good, man. Proud of you too, man. So if I go into it, it's not even registering as me. The one thing that is registering, oh, you know what it might be? Let's see. Does this have, it does have the image. Wait. Oh, I just added that to the wrong blueprint. Brain fart, brain fart, brain fart. I just added that to the wrong blueprint. Let's close this. Let's go back into this blueprint. And now let's check and see. So let's go to right here, print string. Let's make it say hello. And let's make it say print string. Let's make it say leaving so we can check and see. Compile, save, go right here, play. So it's saying hello. Let's leave now. Yeah, so it recognizes that we're, so is it saying anything on the outer circle though? It's not saying anything on the outer circle. Right now we're on the inner circle. Okay. Yeah, I honestly, you're not even the first person to say that, Victory. A lot of people say that for some reason. I'm glad it is calming though. I honestly think it might be the video in the background or the music in the background. So we know that the coming in and leaving works. Oh, did I just delete something? Yeah, I did on accident. So we know that the coming in and leaving works. It's almost like the inner and outer icons aren't working. Hey yo, love your tutorial videos. Gonna start watching the devlog soon as well. Thank you, Kaden. Glad to hear it, man. Thank you so much for the kind words. Hope you're doing good, Kaden. Let's see, I wonder why this is doing this. So we know that it's firing off true and it's setting the visibility. So let's see, where is the actual, you know what might be the problem? Where is this? It's right here. Oh, it's behind it. That might be the issue. let's see, let's move both of these out front now, and let's move them like right here or something. That might actually be the issue. Let's compile and save. If it is, that's such like a brain fart issue. Let's play from here, and let's, yeah, that was the issue. Okay, so for one, okay, so I should make the interact go above that image. 5 AM for me right now, lol. Hope you're doing good. Oh my gosh. Where like where in the world are you, Kaden? Right now it's 12 AM for me, so what is that, like the UK, like London or something? Or I'm not that good with time zones. I don't know where that is. But you're up really early. Let's see, so 10:02. All different time zones in the chat right now. Let's see, so we have, I see, in Scotland. It's gotta be nice over there compared to the United States. So let's see, I think let's change the placement. So let's actually, what I like to do here is I like to make them both visible so I can see exactly where I want it. So yeah, these are the two that are going to be overlapping at the same time. So let's make this one go up a bit and be directly above. That's what we want. We want it to be directly above. So what I'll do is I'm going to change it to not be snapping, and I'm going to make it above like this. Yeah, that's like straight up and down. So let's move it like that. Southwestern region, yeah. I wonder if like as a United States person, I always like to think like the UK is better, but I wonder if the UK think the United States is like better, or if everyone just agrees that the United States is pretty shitty. Okay, let's see. So now I'm gonna make them both not visible. So now when I walk in the box where it is, it should look better. But at the same time, let me get rid of these, make both of these not visible. Bruh, let me do it this way instead. The weather is rubbish sometimes, but early morning walks can be really good for pretty photos. Yeah, for sure. Scotland, I mean, I need to brush up on my geography, but I'm pretty sure it's more north, isn't it? It gets pretty cold there. Let's make those not visible. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now let's see if I walk into the area where it should be. I see that, and then I see that. Great. And so I think that looks pretty good. I'm kind of pleased with that. Let's see if I walk in the area, you can see it. So if I'm in this area, okay, that's actually pretty good. And then interact. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into Photoshop right now, and I think I'm gonna make some of them have the text locked or unlocked. I'm actually from Iowa, but me and my family were kicked out of the apartment and then we moved down. Everyone is doing okay now, but they kicked us out for unlawful reasons. Oh man, sorry to hear that, man. But I'm glad everything is good now. I'm really happy everything is good now. Let's see if we have the, where is the interact image 2? Is this one? I think it is that one. Is that the right one? Let's see, let's go to the cabin and let's actually go to the billboard. Is that the right one? Let's open this up. That is the right one, right? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yeah, winters have been really cold. I do live more at the bottom of Scotland now. Yeah, I know it's really pretty there. I've seen some pictures of Scotland. I've never actually been, but definitely sounds like really nice. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna change this. So is this text is in unison now, isn't it? So can I even change this text or no? Like, no, it'll make me start a new one. So then how do I do that? Did I save it beforehand? That sounds really good though, Victory. That sounds good. Or at least It sounds at least it sounds good the way you put it. So let's see. Yeah, this is all together. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to see if I have that background image. Can I change this to dark mode? Oh my god, this is so bright. Okay. Where is the... Is this it? Okay, good. This is it. So what I want to do is I want to change this to be dark. So let's change the color overlay. And let's change this to be dark. Is that how I did it before? Let's see. Yeah, that's how I did it then. Oh, I don't have that exclamation point. I actually, can I set up exclamation points on YouTube? If I can, I need to set that up. I can link you it though. Here is, oops, that's some Unreal Engine stuff. Let me find the Discord link right now and send it to you, or put it in the chat rather. There is the Discord link right there. Have you guys heard of the storm Jericho in 2020? I was in the middle of it and it sucked and did a lot of damage. Oh man. I'm so sorry to hear that, Victor, or Victory. Yeah, I hope you and your family are okay, man. Storms like that, it can cause a lot of damage. I know in Florida there's a lot of them that cause like major damage, in like parts of the East Coast, but I know the Southwest gets it really bad too. Yeah, I gotta set it up. Honestly, Kaden, do you think it's better like stream on Twitch than YouTube? I don't know. I know on Twitch it's a lot easier to set up things like that, and make it so like people can interact with it a lot easier. I don't know. I gotta set that up though, so people can just do exclamation point Discord and just have it like that. Let me find. So this is, how did I set it up like that? I think I just combined it last time. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have it like that. Get this text. And just make it say locked, I guess. And then I'm gonna have to change it so it's that same font. But the problem now is remembering what font that even is. Like, it is not that font. Wow. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Victory. Yeah, dude, Twitch is so much easier. But I don't know. I don't know how much more exposure I'll get on Twitch compared to YouTube, because of the fact that my YouTube is like growing and stuff like that with my tutorials and stuff. But no, Victor, I'm a lot happier you guys, or I'm really happy you guys are doing a lot better now. That's great to hear, man. What one was it actually before? Well, that doesn't look half bad either. Or like a sci-fi type of thing. I just have to think which one I used. It definitely wasn't that. Which font did I use? Let's see, was it one of the ones? No, of course it was not that one. The bold font, was it that? That looks really similar. That looks like it might have actually been that. But Twitch is better for interactive streams. Yeah, I know. That's why I kind of want to do Twitch. But my first stream on here, I streamed a lot earlier. It was like 1 PM. I wanted to see if I could access more of my viewers from like kind of your region, Caden, because I know I have some viewers from over there. But yeah. So that's locked. I should make it go like right there. Where is it on this one? I guess it is like right there-ish. It would look better if it was all caps. Locked. No. I think regular, just locked. And then duplicating it and just doing unlocked. So let's just duplicate that and just do unlocked. Like, how would that look? Oh, that's not how you spell unlocked. Unlocked like that. I think that's good. I think that's pretty good. Let me export these and put them in the engine and see how they look. Turn to PNGs. Let's turn this to text, and then I'll say locked PNG, and then let's do this one and let's turn it to unlocked. Unlocked. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing multi-streaming though. I feel like if I multi-stream, I'll be able to reach a way larger audience. But yeah, I know Twitch is a lot more. It's a lot more interactive, and I think it's a lot easier for people to use as well. I feel like no one really goes on YouTube for live streams, you know. Let's keep this as change. Keep it like that, and then we'll go back in. No need to save that. Okay, so let's try bring this in. I'm gonna delete this because this one doesn't look great, and then what we'll do is we'll import the rest of these. So let's bring these two in. Yeah, wow, it's been 2 hours and 10 minutes. Wow, guys, you watch YouTube live streams? Yeah, I know a lot of people do. Do you think they're better than Twitch overall, or why do you think you watch YouTube live streams? Yeah, I think you might be onto something. I think I am gonna start doing multi-streaming with this. I guess the only thing with multi-streaming is like if I talk to chat, if chat is different on like Twitch versus YouTube, then it can be like, I guess people get confused like which one I'm actually talking to. Victor, you do think it's better on YouTube? I guess what I could do is I can make it so it has very dark and weird people. Yeah, and some of them they do. You're not lying about that. Let me actually make this yeah, I don't know. I know there are definitely some weird people over there. Let's make it what it actually is supposed to be. So all of these are all supposed to be BP underscore cabin door. BP underscore cabin door, and then BP underscore cabin door. Got it, okay. And then let's find them really quickly, and then let's change them. Hello. Let's change it now so that it's really quickly. I just want to test and see what it would look like as locked really quickly. So let's just do locked for this one. Or actually, that's going to change it for all of them, but that's okay. Forgot I can't do it like that. Let's go right here. Yeah, so yeah, he is right. Some people on there are pretty weird. Let's see. So now if I go like this, it'll say locked. I think that's a pretty good system. What do you guys think? I think that looks pretty good. So if I go up to it, it'll say locked. I have to make this. So I think what I'm going to do is. Okay, sounds good. What are you eating? I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to make the interact billboard right here actually a variable that I can edit. Yeah, I think that's really what it comes down to. Just having some caution while you're on the website. More than I feel like you need to have on YouTube, at least. So yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna create a variable for it. So let's see. If I create a variable for billboards, let's see, can I change this? Billboard component, make an object reference. Let's do, name it something like interact image, as it's going to be dependent, and we're going to make it instance editable, and we're going to change in the construction script. So we're going to get the interact image, and then we're going to set billboard every single time. So it'll change the billboard as soon as you spawn in. So what we'll do is we will make it like this. So as soon as you go in, if we change it to be, I just prefer watching Twitch because it's more user-friendly for live streams and more interactive. YouTube is more user-friendly for videos. they kind of lack for streams. Yeah, I'm waiting for that to change though, Caden. I can't wait. I'm a massive soup enjoyer. What soup you got? For real though. Which is really inconvenient for building viewership though. Yeah, it is. It's very inconvenient for that. People grow so slow over there. I've streamed once on YouTube and it went well, but I don't stream on Twitch. Yeah. It's all dependent. It's all very dependent. Chinese hot soup. That sounds yummy, man. I'm so hungry. That sounds really good. Let's see. So if I'm doing that, I want to, I guess maybe I should make it just a texture image in general instead of like that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm just gonna change it to a texture, excuse me. I'm gonna get a texture regular, and then yeah, change the variable type. Now if I have this, can I just grab this and set it there? Well, oh, okay, because it's a sprite. Okay, so I need to change it to actually be a sprite. So let's change it to be not a paper sprite, right? Let's see, if I change it to be a paper sprite, that won't work, because then, no, paper sprites can't go with regular sprites. Let's see, let's change it to be a regular sprite. Material sprite, is that what I'm looking for? Let's see. No, because even then, split this, there we go. No. What I'll do is this then. I can just promote to variable, and that's a billboard component. You know what? I think what I have to do is this. I think I have to delete this, make a texture. I have no clue what you were talking about. Yeah, I'm trying to make it so that what I'll do. I'll make a texture. It'll be a texture, be an object reference. Then we're gonna make it interact texture. And then what I think I have to do is I have to get this and then set texture or set sprite. Yeah, set sprite. And set it like that. And then make this go into this. It's a texture 2D. That's fine. Now I change this to be a texture 2D. Object reference change. Ramen slaps. No lies have been told. Ramen is really good. Now that'll work. Okay, so now the interact texture that you put in for each of them will change dynamically. So if I go here and if I go to this, excuse me, let's go to this door. I can go to the, oh, I need to make it instance editable, and let's put it in a category. Let's call it setup. You've never eaten Chinese food? Never had Chinese? Damn, you're missing out, man. Chinese food is amazing. Okay, let's see. So if I change this one to be locked, and let's say I change this one to be unlocked, or let's change it to be unlocked, and then both of these to just be interact. Let's see. Let me change this door actually to go back. Let's change this to be, oops. Let's change this door to be just interact. I think I'm gonna change it actually though to be open once it's unlocked. Let's see. Once I set this up though, guys, let's see. Locked, that looks good. Let's see how unlocked looks. Unlocked. Maybe I should just make it open instead, to be honest, instead of just unlocked. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna make it open. Actually, we'll see. How does this look? Interact. Yeah, I might just make that open since it's like a door instead of just interact. But I like that though. I'll set up the interaction with these doors in the next live stream probably. So that's another thing off of our list that we've gotten done. Let's see. Yeah, we set that up for each door, so now that's also set up. Yes, let's see. And then finish the architecture of the living quarters to test the lighting. So far, I think this is pretty good for now. Obviously, there's like gaps like this that need to be fixed. And honestly, what I can do is I can just size this back up to be 1. Oops, that's gonna, let me just make it like that. I can size it back up to just be 1, 1, and then just move it to be centered. Only problem is, I wonder on this side if you can tell. No, it looks pretty good. Because then what that'll do is it'll mostly fix the lighting, but at the same time, the sun isn't on this side. Oh, the sun is on this side, so I don't really have to worry about the lighting coming from this way. However, there's still light coming from right there, which actually might be that. Let me see if I do that. Is that light fixed? No, it's made actually bigger. Oh, I think that's from the roof. I think that's from the roof of some sort. I think so at least. Is there anything else I would like to do before we wrap up this live stream? Let's see. I think in the next one we're gonna decorate the rooms a little bit and finish out the architecture of the living quarters, and then also add the functionality where we start being able to unlock certain doors and stuff like that, because my idea is when the game starts you have certain doors that are obviously locked, and I think I'm gonna make the starting door where you actually start the game in this one. I think it'll be this one, and we're gonna make it so this room is all has all interactable stuff, and you have to pick up a flashlight and then go out here and everything like that, but we're gonna leave that for the next live stream and stuff like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed your stay. I hope you guys had a good one, and I hope you guys have a good rest of the day. I'll see you guys later. Bye, chat.